Evening. How are we doing, guys? I've got 2 people watching so far. How are you doing tonight? Ah dear. How's your weekend been, guys? Mine's has been not too bad. I was actually out for a nice cycle around Edinburgh this afternoon. Beautiful day. So I don't know if you've actually looked at the name of the live stream. I've called it C&VG Type-In Special, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Using the powers of Gamebase, which is a really nice front end for emulation. You can basically like filter all the games. I mean, I've got 25,700 Commodore 64 games in this thing, and basically what you can do is you can filter it on types of games, companies, etc. So I did that. I was wanting to, try and pick a company tonight. And I noticed that there's a category C&VG computer and video games type-in. Now, funnily enough, there was one of these games I did actually type in, so I thought it'd be a bit of a laugh. I'll see how it goes. I'll apologise now. I'm sure there's let me see, there's about 30 games. Obviously, they're all going to be written in BASIC. They're probably all going to be complete pish, but you know what? That always makes it fun. So, yeah, we'll give it a go. If it gets to a point where I simply can't play the games, because I'm guessing a lot of these games are probably going to be keys only, then we might move on to something else. But we'll give it a go. So anyway, who have we got in tonight? We've got 4 people watching. Got Milestar, how you doing, buddy? We've got Yoldy Gamer, Steve, Evening Squire. Yeah, where do we start with type-ins? I mean, I must admit, I was always really jealous of Spectrum owners, VIC-20 owners, Dragon 32 owners, because there was very few type-ins for the Commodore 64. I don't know whether it's just because the C64 had it was ludicrously slow when it came to BASIC, and what you tend to find was a game that could be a single page of text for a Spectrum would take up maybe 4 or 5 pages of Commodore 64 BASIC. So I don't know, but I mean, I used to, back in the early days when you didn't have many games, then you relied pretty much on these type-ins for software to play. So yeah, let's give it a go. We've already lost one person already. They've obviously seen the title and thought, bugger that, I've got better things to do. Let's go and watch the latest episode of Peaky Blinders. I wouldn't blame you at all. But anyway, listen, thanks for hope I in a little second. Bonjour, Monsieur Panther UK. Possibly. Right, Milestar is scratching at the bit to get started. So without much further ado, let's kick it off with, let's have a look. Let's see what the first game is going to be. And this was actually a game that I typed in, and it's called Bruce. Now, I thought it was going to be a Bruce Lee game, but I was sadly mistaken, so let's give it a go. Like I says, these games, chances are they're going to be absolutely pish, but you know what, it'll be a bit of a laugh, if nothing else, so... Right, let's see, okay. Let's get this running. It certainly looks interesting. Right, oh, there we go, it's already pre-configured. So this was, let me just bring up the list again. This was called Bruce, and it was released in 1985. Or it wasn't released, it was featured in C&VG computer and video games in 1985. And like I said, I do remember me and my mate Don typed this in, but we actually saved it before we ran it. So here we go. By Andrew Clark. Bruce. Wonder why you didn't call it Andrew. How you doing, Mark Blaster? Thanks for joining me. You might not be saying the same after you've watched this right enough. Right, press fire. Right, I'm going to... Oh, wait a minute. I don't know whether it's going to use the joystick, so what I'm going to have to do is come out for a second, and then I'm going to go back in again. Hi Jason, how's it going, buddy? Right, where are we? Let's go back in again. So that's me got my joystick connected up. And let's see how awful this game's going to be. Excuse me. Does anybody like my mug that I got from my birthday from my daughter? She knows me well. Awesome, Dad. I've played... No, I haven't, Jason, actually. I've actually got it on my desktop to play it. It does look really nice. I do like the new Bruce Lee that came out for the C64 though. But I think this one is Bruce Lee RX. I think I'm right in thinking it's basically... It's the original, but it's kind of just been enhanced with better colour, I think. Right, so press button, press fire. Oh, wait a minute, I need to set the joystick up. Okay, what we'll do, well, I'm going to say we'll play it for 5 minutes. I think we'll just suck it and see how we get on. Right, it's not working with that, so is it possibly the other joystick port? Swap joystick. Alright, here we go. Right, guide Bruce around the screen, avoiding the aliens and the lethal swords above you. Swoop onto the fuel and the oil drums for 100 points. Use joystick port 1. Okay, right, let's go. Right, okay. Now, I don't know if there's any, right, I'm assuming, is that... Can we fire? Whoops, hang on a second, what happened there? Ouch. Right, when you press fire button, you seem to plummet to the ground. I don't know why. Right, I think we're going to have a bit of a playground war here. Yeah, the Sweki version is the best looking version now. I would disagree with that, and I would actually say that the Atari XL is the best version. Well, wait a minute, I thought I was to pick up fuel. What did it say? It was to pick up oil or something. Right, I've got no idea what these things are. To pick up that? Is there any score? I've got absolutely no score at all. And I don't think there's any sound. Right, okay, out of lives, you scored 0 plus 108 for the last thing. Right, so you basically get 1 point per second. Another go. Right, okay, I guess we have to. Right, let's go again. I can see the views for this video plummeting by the second when people actually realise what we're going to play. No, hang on, just hang on, Mr. Milestar. I think we need to give it a... We need to give Bruce a fair go. Is that oil? What? What? Did that not tell me that I can swoop down for oil? As soon as I touch anything, I die. Did I press the fire button? I can see I'm the only one actually paying attention. You guys are obviously debating about the best Bruce Lee game, right? And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to come down here and then swoop down. Hey! Right, so you hover above it, press fire button, there we go. I've got no idea what that is. It looks like a kind of burning cauldron or something. I'm going to turn. How's the volume, by the way? I had my kind of volume up quite loud. Yeah, you can see the game is somewhat limited, but you know, it was a free game, so you weren't really... Right, I've got no idea what these things are that are hanging down. Are the ropes or something? Now, it'd be very, very easy to make a video of like the worst games ever and feature stuff like this, but I always think it's a wee bit unfair to feature games that were basically free, you know what I mean? Right, we'll get to 1,000 and then we'll move on, I think. Right, that's quite enough of that. Just for a laugh, let's see if I can log into the... There we go, list. Hey. So I basically had to type in all that to play that game. Right, that's quite enough of that. Right. Okay, that is Bruce. What we should do is have a vote for the best one of the night. Right, the next one is called the Center Crystal. That looks a bit more interesting. This one was released in 1984, and again, this was a C&VG type-in. I always had a lot of respect for anybody that could write a game, whether it was shit or not. The fact that somebody could actually make a game by typing code in got my vote. I thought that was... I wish I could do that. Right, hit fire. Right, let's see. I need to set up the joystick again. Joystick setting. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the joystick in both ports and see if we can... That will save us having to swap. Right, hit fire. Crystal, Center Crystal by Henry O'Keefe. Oh, does that mean there's some kind of machine code going on or something? Instructions. I guess we better look at the instructions. Move joy space stick for no, or hit fire for yes. So let's hit fire. Oh, nice. The GPD XD is lovely. I actually wish... How you doing, Colin? I actually wish they would bring out... I don't know, do we really need a new one? I don't know. The GPD XD is... It's still probably the best kind of portable handheld for... Hang on, I'm going to turn that down. That white noise is annoying. It's probably still the best portable thing you can use for playing emulators. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know what the... I don't know about the Plus. I think it's marginally more... well, probably marginally more expensive, but I think it's slightly more powerful. But I always find that, you know, games like the Dreamcast and that kind of stuff, you know, I'm not really... I don't think there's even now there's a sort of portable that's actually capable of playing Dreamcast games. But yeah, for stuff like MAME and C64, Spectrum, whatever... Right, I don't know about you, I was too busy talking about the GPD-XD, you didn't even pay attention to the instructions. Hit fire to learn about the different phases, else move joystick. I'm moving it, nothing's happening. Right, difficulty levels. I don't know why he thought there was a space in the joystick. Maybe he's thinking of something else. Move joystick left to decrease level, move right to increase level. Right, we'll just stick with... okay, that's a bit sneaky. 1 is actually a professional, 5 is super easy, so we'll go for 4, I think. I've got a Vita as well, Jason. Well, in fact, you can't actually see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got about 15 handhelds. Love my handhelds, so I do. The Vita is lovely, especially if you get the store in it. There's an app you can actually put on it, which basically allows you to download all the games for free. Which I don't mind because you can't really buy them anymore. But yeah, the Vita is lovely. We better pay attention. Right, is this... Fire button is doing nothing. Right, so you've got to hold it up. Right, okay, so you crash into that as well. So is it a driving game or something? I'm not quite sure. Right, you can't seem to... Right, so you can move backwards. You can't seem to kind of hold it diagonally at all. I've got no idea. I should have paid attention. I've got no idea what I'm trying to do here. Can I move up here, possibly? Yeah, you can really do with being able to fire at these things, but you can't. Well, at least Bruce was actually sort of semi-playable. Ah, bollocks to that. Right, one more go, I think. Oh, is this the last life, is it? What the hell is going on? Is this deliberate? You just ain't cut out for this line of work. Move stick to begin. Tell you what. Right, okay. You know what, that's probably the best option in the game. Right, Stuffy, I was going to play again, but just for that. Right, bollocks to that. You know, what we're actually doing, Colin, we're playing all the games that were featured in computer and video games. The next one is called Crash or Crush. Right. Now wait a minute, this could be interesting. I'll load this one. Wait till you see who actually wrote this one. Is that going to be the same person? I'm assuming it must be. I think it could be in for a treat if this is the person that we think it's going to be. Hang on, I'm going to lift my dog onto the seat. Right, come here. He's getting old and he can't jump. Right, Crash or Crush by Mike Singleton. He of Domark's Revenge, Lords of Midnight fame. I'm assuming anyway. You scored 0, you crashed 0 times, your total profit was 0, the highest profit so far. Right, press S to start a new game. Right, what's... Right, I don't actually know what we're doing here. Has anybody got any idea what we're supposed to be doing here? Joystick. Oh, wait a minute, I'll just configure the joystick. Joystick settings, controller Xbox. Right, nothing. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining me, mate. Right. I can't actually see what we're supposed to be doing here. Well, what I've done is I've put, I've actually connected the joystick, put my teeth back in again. I've connected the joystick up to both ports, Chris, so it should work. Right, I've got no idea. Let's just list it for a laugh. Keyboard scan, right, no idea. Oh, that's not very, compared to that other game, there's not an awful lot to it. Right, anyway, it might have been Mike Singleton, but we can't actually figure out what we're supposed to be doing. Right, next up is called Dome Buggy. Now that looks a wee bit more promising, although I did say that about the last one. This is Dome Buggy, and this was released in 1987, so it's kind of a bit more recent. I'll tell you, when I was down at Blackpool, I was doing after my talk with who was I talking to? It was after my magnetic fields talk. I was standing talking to the guys, and a guy came up and said hello to me, and it's Paul Jenkinson. Now I don't know if any of you guys watch Paul's channel. Paul has got probably one of the best YouTube channels out there. I mean, the amount of time and the research and the production values of his videos are just absolutely phenomenal. They're almost more like TV programs. They're so well put together. And Paul wanted to come up and say hello to me and shake my hand, and that was really nice. You know, when somebody who you love watching, you watch their channel and they want to come up and say hello to you, that was really nice. So yeah, it was nice to actually put a face to the sort of voice, because the only part of Paul you see is his hands normally. Some say that about myself, I've got a face for the radio, but anyway, you're going to have to put up with me. Right, I don't know, let's see, is this working? It is working. Press fire to start, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up the joystick. Always notice when I do these live streams, I always get red, rosy cheeks, because I don't know, it's because you get a lot of heat from these monitors, so I don't know what it is. Plus that light as well, it always gives me a nice little rosy complexion. So let's go for it. Press fire to start, and it's not working, so what we'll do is we'll swap the joysticks over. Oh, smashing, thanks Jason. Yeah, I mean, it was really nice. The only thing I would say about the talks is you've not got enough time. I mean, to try and interview 3 people in 40 minutes. It's just not possible. It really isn't. Right, press fire to start. Difficulty, let's go for 1, I think. And we're off. Right, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Right, fire button does nothing. Left and right moves. I'm assuming we're going to die when we fall in there, are we? I'm trying to figure out what we're actually trying to do here. Avoid this, presumably. Whoa! There appears to be a complete lack of sound. Does anybody know what we're trying to do here? Pressing fire button does absolutely nothing. Pushing up, pulling down does nothing. I thought you might have to kind of, you know, basically loop around, go to the edge of the screen and move on, but I've got no idea at all what we're actually doing here. Can hear some music way back in the background. Oh, really? Ah, you know what? I had my volume turned down. Yeah, I can hear a bit of music there. Right, I've no idea what I'm trying to do here. Because I'm only controlling this little thing. It looks like a pen lid on wheels. Shoot the ground. Nah, pressing fire button does nothing. Absolutely nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try another joystick port just in case it's maybe been in the wrong port. Right, that does nothing at all. Right, enough of that bollocks. Game over. Right. How you doing, Mr. Milfy? Yes, quite. Okay, that was... What was that? That was Dome Buggy, apparently. Right, the next one is going to be better. And this was released in 1984, and it's Frogger. So what about you English chaps in the rugby? Apparently you've qualified for the World Cup final. I'm jealous. I mean, Scotland can only... we could only dream of getting to a final. From what I heard, England are going to be... definitely going to be the favourites for the final. And does anybody know when the Rugby World Cup final is? I'm assuming it's going to be next week, possibly. Right, Frogger by DJ Cook, 1984. Pseudo-soft, please wait. You always knew it was basic when it says please wait. Now these are probably some of the finest sweets you could ever get. Being Scottish, these are iron brew flavoured pastels. They're absolutely delicious. Next Saturday, is it? How you doing, Tony? I will get these discs posted off tomorrow, buddy. I've got a box looked out for them, mate, so... I can just hear my Alexa has picked up my voice for some strange reason. Right, I don't know what's going on with this. What we're good. Hey! Now, anybody that doesn't know who the arcade blogger is, that is Mr. Tony Temple, aka Missile Command World Champion, no less. Right, let's see. How are we going to go with this thing? I'll just get the joysticks configured. It does look okay, actually. Right, let's see if this works. Hey! How you doing, Russ? Now, for a basic game... What? What happened there? It actually looks not too bad. Complete lack of sound, I noticed, though. Or is there sound? No, I don't hear anything at all. Right, come on. compared to the other stuff we've looked at, this is actually like an arcade perfect game. The problem with being in basic is it is really, really slow to respond. You've basically got to kind of move the joystick before. Oh, oh, oh. Hey! I can hear fireworks. It's only, what, 27th of October and that's the fireworks going off already, so that'll be my dog getting ready to freak out. He's absolutely terrified. Yeah, not bad for a type-in game. It could do a wee bit of sound, I must admit. I always think video games really, they kind of date when they came out with stuff like Yorkie and Esso. All your frogs are dead, you scored 730 points, high score, da na na. Right, we'll go for one more go, I think. Did you actually write the game yourself, Tony? I am impressed. The only game that I could ever, well, we didn't even call it a game, the only game I was ever able to code of any shape or form was the one where you basically, the computer generates a random number and you've got to try and, evening Mr. Hunter, and you've got to try and, the computer will say higher or lower, you'll put a, you know, basically guess. Absolutely shit. But yeah, the fact that you're able to even get a game put together is quite impressive. So, do you think England are going to do it next Saturday? You said it was. From what I've heard, they've looked really, really impressive. The funny thing is, I really enjoy rugby, but I've not seen a single game. It's completely kind of bypassed me this year. I don't know why. I don't even know how Scotland got on. All I know is they're out anyway. Right, that's not bad for a type-in game. It's pretty good. That's still pretty impressive though, Tony, to actually be able to type a game in or to make a game up. That is excellent. Compunet Gazette games. Or Computes Gazette games. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, there was always one or two decent. I mean, one of the probably the most famous basic games, though I think it did have a wee bit, what do you call it? Machine code was what do you call it? Football Manager. Now, when I interviewed Kevin Toms, he actually said that Basic was the best language to use for that type of game, which was quite surprising. Right, that was Frogger. What's this one? The next one is this is Heebie Jeebie. Released. It's an arcade collect 'em up apparently. Released in 1985. There we go. Heebie Jeebie by Paul Hammond. Guide your cute little moron across the maze by using a joystick and port 2 so he can drink the milkshake. But watch out for the heebie jeebies. This is rather appropriate for Halloween. Or should I say trick... what's it called? No, it's still called Halloween. Or trick or treat, whatever they call it now. Right, joystick. Joystick 2. Right, let's go. This is Heebie Jeebie. Guide your cute little moron across the maze by using a joystick and port 2 so you can drink. So we've basically got to cross the road to get a milkshake. What? What happened there? Oh, that's better. Right, choose a speed level. Very fast, medium, very slow. I think we'll go for medium. Holy moly. Well, I've got to say, that is pretty damned impressive for a... Where am I about? I'm sure I've seen this before, actually. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's go for very slow, I think. Right, I'm guessing that's not written in basic. Whoops a daisy. Right, if you touch the edge of the screen, I'm sure I've seen this before as well. Bloody hell, so even if you feather the screen, you die. Right, so where am I? Right, I'm basically trying to get the milkshake. You control Mr. Happy. Yeah, Dinky Doo, I was thinking that myself actually. Was that a software project? These little guys look like the little bad germs out of the Ascot adverts. Ascot powder adverts. Right, what happened there? It looks like I picked up and then instantly died. I've seen this before, but according to this, it was a typing. You know what? I hope England do it. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these stupid people that, you know. I hope England gets stuffed. The only thing that, like any non-English person, is the media just go on and on and on about it. And I think that's why a lot of people end up disliking England because of that. But bollocks. Now that wee guy there, well, he actually looks like a nose and a moustache, but he reminds me of the bad guy that's what do you call it? The Phoenix, the sort of end of level in Phoenix. Wait a minute. That said level 2. Is that not exactly the same as level 1? Right, one more go, I think. Bugger off. If that's in basic though, then I think it's pretty impressive. I mean, the movement is super slick, right? It says here level 1. Right, I've managed to get... How did I manage to get 6,536 points? Is that not identical to level 2? Or the first level? I think it is. What's actually changed? It looks like it was sponsored, bollocks. It was sponsored by Lego, I think, as well. Right, that's actually not bad. I'm going to press... Oh, interesting. There you go. List. So it is actually a base. Has it maybe got some machine code in it or something? I'm guessing it must do, because that's not a particularly big program. Yeah. Quite impressive, actually. Thanks to everybody that's joined me this evening. Let's just have a quick look and see who we've got in. We've got Milestar, we've got Yieldy Steve, we've got Panther UK, we've got Jason Pleven, we've got Mark Blaster, we've got we've got Colin, we've got Colin again, we've got ZX Renew, we've got Splartman. Yeah, he's saying the Spectrum Show is a thing of greatness. The Spectrum Show is utterly fantastic. We've got Mr. Milfy Swinbuckle, who probably wins a bonus point for having the best online name ever. We've got the Arcade Blogger, Mr. Tony Temple. We've got Retro Russ. We've got Ian Hunter. We've got Skeletor the Supreme. Right, that was number, I don't know how many games I've played. God, I've only played 5. No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was your 6th game on our C&VG computer typing special. Next one is called Helicopter. That looks interesting. It actually says there, any unauthorised copying of this program is forbidden. Let's actually see if anybody would want to copy it. So that one was released, oh, I didn't even see the title. That was released in 1985 apparently. I can't actually think of any type-in game that was actually worth playing. Like I says, back in the day, you know, there was C&VG used to publish, I don't know how many type-in games, maybe 4 or 5, and you were very, very lucky or fortunate to get a C64 one. You know, it was generally the Spectrum or, you know, VIC-20, whatever it was. Very, very few ones for the C64. Yeah, that's maybe an idea for another video, Chris. We're actually typing a game and then we run it. The only time one of the times I typed in a game, I can't remember what it was, I typed it in, me and my mate, he was basically reading out the code, I was typing it in, and it took us, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, and rather foolishly, rather than save it, we instantly ran it, and it just went to a black screen, and you couldn't, press and run stopped at absolutely nothing, so yeah. Right, anyway, back on track. Helicopter 1984 by Christopher Needham. Any authorised copying of this programme is forbidden. Press any key to begin. You're the pilot of a helicopter and you have to try to land it on the ship. You have 3 helicopters and when you land you get mystery bonus points. And you go to the next harder level. Use joystick port 2 to go up and down. You must land on the white strip. I like how he actually shows the white bit in white just in case there's any confusion. Don't crash into the bridge of the boat. The bridge, alright, okay, the air. That looks like air plus ships or the water. Press any key to start. Right, let's just configure the joystick. So, port 2, I think they said it was. Right, let's go. So, what do we want to do? You know, the pilot helicopter, you have to try and land it on the ship. You have 3 helicopters, and when you land, you get mystery bonus points. So we basically want to try and land it on the ship. Right, where is it? Right, I don't appear to be controlling this at all. Now, I'm sure I have configured that to joystick port 2. I certainly have. Right, I don't appear to be controlling that helicopter in any shape or form. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, right, pulling down. Ah, right, okay, so it's kind of like... I'm trying to think what it's like. Right, so all you can do is move it up and down. You don't actually press the fire. I'm assuming I've got to avoid the Commodore balloon things. Wonder why they made the screen so small. Oh shit, I'm going to have to... get through here first and then start coming down. Right, start your descent. Right, yeah, you can't slow up at all, so basically you've got to try and... we could be here a while, folks. I think we'll just go for one shot. Don't crash into it, whatever you do. Oh. Easy, 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 easy. Ta-da! You've landed your helicopter safely on the boat. And you know what I like about emulation? You can go to, let's see, warp mode, maximum speed. What we'll do is we'll make it run 130%, 135%. There you go, that's much better. Hi Alan, how's it going? That is a wonder of emulation. You can actually speed up basic games. Damn it, we're not going to make it. We need to wait for the next... oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to... oh, 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 oh. Oh! Alright, back up. It's actually strangely addictive. It's actually quite good fun. Ah, damn it. Still going too quick. Right. Let's speed it up a wee bit more. What we're going to do is we're going to make it... let's go for 200%. There you go. That makes it a lot better. Who says the... who says emulation... Or, sorry, who says the basic in the C64 was slow? Actually makes it sound... It actually sound like a helicopter. Oh, 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 oh. Hey! Right, enough of that. That's actually quite good. There we go. Will it take my full English, not my full English, my full Sunday name, Mamemeister? No, it won't. Right, that was whatever that was called. I can't remember what that was called. Chopper something, was it? Helicopter. Right, next one. Ooh, this is contentious. This is based on, well, bearing in mind all the crap that's going on with, what's his face? Horace. This is called Herbert on the Slopes. And it was apparently coded by a chap who goes by the name of Jai Mountain. Interesting surname. Ooh, grey. Items to read. Let's just, we'll stick on the warp mode for a second. There we go. Enjoy yourself, Jason. Right, as Herbert, you must first cross the busy road to buy your skis. You pay £10 for skis and pay £10 for every time. I like how they put every time as one word. You get knocked down for ambulance service. On the slopes, you must ski through the 2 flags. However, there is obstacles such as bushes and bumps. You may use a joystick and port to hit a key. Right, okay. This sounds like a familiar game, actually. Can't think what one it is. Right, hit a key. Right, okay. Do-da, do-da. Do-da-do-da-day. Oh, he even looks like Horace. Do-da-do-da-day. I want to actually get to the bit where we ski. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ah, bollocks. He's actually got blood coming out his eyes when he gets struck. Do-da-do-da-day. Oh, make a run for it, son. Ah, you fool. Yeah, nobody tell whatever his name is. Do-da-do-da-day. Run, run, run. Right, take your time. Take it easy, big owl. Do-da-do-da-day. Ah, no way. Hard luck, you ran out of money, you scored 640. Well, I got the highest score, so it's That's a bonus. You want to try again? Yes. This is actually not too bad, I've got to say that. Who actually knew that there was this rip-off? Ah, you fool. I just think it's absolutely fantastic that there are 20, well there's 29 2 seconds ago, there's a group of people watching a 52-year-old man playing the crummiest games ever. You could be watching Peaky Blinders or something, or watching something on Netflix instead of watching this. But yeah, I suppose it's a bit like, I don't know, car crash TV watching something like this. I hope we don't have to kind of get back across it. I'm just trying to think, yeah, and what happened there? Did I run out of time or something? Oh, I think I did. So I don't know why he suddenly dies. Whoops. Fortunately, I never actually responded there. I'll need to move up. You know what? I would actually play this if I typed this in. I'd have probably quite enjoyed it. Ah, you fool! The problem with being in basic, I mean, I'm assuming there's probably a bit of machine code going on here. There's a wee bit of lag when it comes to the controls, and so when you move, it kind of keeps going sometimes. Or not at all. Do da do da day. Right, come on, take it easy. Hey! At least you're... Wait a minute, they've just played... They're not content with plagiarising Horace, they've just plagiarised Manic Miner. Although technically Manic Miner doesn't own that music. This is actually not too bad, you know that? Oops, just missed a gate. Poor whatever his name is bleeding out his eyes again. Right, I want to have one more shot of that, but what I'm going to do, just for a laugh, I'm going to put it on to 200%, which means it's going to be utterly unplayable, but we'll give it a quick go. Yes. Do da do da day. Ah, balls. Do da do da day. Right, that's enough of that. That's actually probably the best one so far, but the fact that it was actually based on a copyrighted game, I suppose, is a bit cheeky, but hey ho. Right, next up, hang on, I'm just going to close. I've got a piece of software running. No, we don't want to save that. Okay, right, next one is going to be, so that was Herbert on the Slopes. The next one is called Hot Air, which some would probably say is quite appropriate for my Friday waffles. This was released in 1984. It looks... yeah, okay. If anybody's interested in watching me cycle around Edinburgh, I'll be putting out a video of my cycle I did today. I was out for 4 hours. It's basically just round the centre of Edinburgh, so that'll be going up my other channel tonight, hopefully. Simon's Basic, I remember that. I'm sure that came out in Carthage actually, Ian. Right, this is Hot Air, I like the logo, by David Estall, Sigma Soft. Let's take a look at the instructions. While trying to battle against the wind, you also have to try to dodge seeds that are caught in the wind. Woohoo! How exciting is that? You've got to dodge the seeds. Right, so this is going to be yeah, joystick port 2. Any key to go. So basically got to avoid the seeds and battle the wind apparently. Some nice sort of high-res graphics here. Wait a minute. Right, that'll be the seeds. I'm assuming that's the seeds. It's interesting that the land graphics are all quite high res, and the balloon that you've got, it looks like a light bulb actually, was like a massively expanded sprite. Right, that'll be the seeds, which I've got to avoid, I'm assuming. Who says this channel doesn't bring you the best in software? Wait a minute, right, so you can basically, you can influence what way the balloon is pointing. Avoid the needles. Right, I'm going to speed it up a wee bit. I think it could do with it, so let's stick it up to 200%. There we go. I know we're kind of cheating a wee bit, but you know, it does make the games slightly more appealing. Balls. It kind of reminds me like a budget Bubble Ghost, which is a great game. Right, I think enough of that one. That's not overly exciting. Right, that was Hot Air. I'm looking forward to this one. This is Hunchy, which was... now, this was written by Paul Hammond, who also wrote... what was that game we played earlier on? Now, he also wrote Heebie Jeebies. So this is Hunchy. So that Heebie Jeebies was kind of like a machine code one, so I'm assuming this is going to be similar. Right, guide Quasimodo through 25 screens so he can rescue Esmeralda. But watch out for guards, rocks and acid rain. Use Z. Bollocks, so I can't... Right, so I can't use the joystick. Pardon me. Right, so what keys is it? Z for left, C for right, shift to jump. Alright, okay, so it's loading again. Right, what we'll do is we'll just stick it in warp mode for a second. There we go. Right, spacebar is it? Certainly is. Right, you basically need to press, you need to jump way ahead of it, way early I should say. Should I be ringing these bells? I'm not quite sure. It's actually not too bad. Oh. Ah, damn, I'm gonna die. Whoops. Ah, damn. Oops. Arse. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Have it. It's actually alright, you know that? It's probably, maybe the graphics aren't quite, ah, damn it. What was I going to say? Yeah, maybe the graphics aren't quite as nice as Ocean one, but it plays pretty well. Ah, what am I doing, you idiot? Right, I'm going to stick that one to 200% again. Let's have a look. Options. 200%. Right, here we go. Oops. It completely changes it changes the dynamics of the game, and it's when it plays that fast. Right, okay, so I can't actually. Ah, come on. Ah, balls. Whoa, that's a bit. Blimey. Right, that's actually pretty good. But again, it's a copy of an arcade game, but that is really, really good. I'd be fair away with myself, I'd type that in, I must admit. So that was Hunchy. Right, the next one is Leaky Roof. Programmed by James Williscroft, and it was released in 1984. The graphics look more like, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a Breakout clone of some sort. Oh dear, your roof has sprung a leak, but you have only got one bucket, so you have to catch as much water as you can, or your house will be flooded. Bucket left and bucket right or joystick. In control point 2, port 2. Press then spacebar to start. Right, okay, well, let's put the joystick in to start off with. And spacebar, so it's basically going to be, right, yeah, it's Breakout. Well, it's not Breakout, you basically catch. Now wait a minute, there's no way I could have possibly got over there in time. Right, I think I would probably board of this after one game. Now look, there's no way that you could possibly... You can't possibly get over there in time. Is that what it is? Avalanche, dearie me. It would have been more interesting had it been a Breakout game. Yeah, the thing, I don't know, a bucket. It's a strange looking bucket. It just doesn't actually... It doesn't move fast enough. Right, let's just stick it on to 200% speed, just so the game finishes quicker. What I do like about it though, it sounds like a Spectrum now. Deary me, and kids complain about paying 99 pence for Call of Duty, and this was the shit that we had to play back then. Right, you can sod off. That was pish. Quite literally. Deary me. Yeah. So it's actually an arcade game that was the basis of the game, dearie me. Right, next one. This is called Low Level. Right, it was released in 1986. Hi Brian, how's it going, son? Low Level. Now it's described that the genre is arcade avoid it. I don't know whether that's a recommendation or the type of game it is. Low Level was written by Ian Brown, graphics being defined and machine code being entered. Alright, that's telling us what we're doing. How you doing, Doug? Right, so it's basically telling us what we're waiting for. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick it onto warp mode. Right, there we are. Okay, Low Level, right. Use joystick and port 2. After bombing an enemy installation, you're returning home out of ammo but high on fuel. Obviously the fumes. How you doing, Neil? You must fly low over the city so as to keep under the enemy radar. Avoid the suicidal enemy planes which fly directly in your path, and watch out for the tops of the skyscraper. So is it Bomber, whatever it's called? Not Bomber, man, I can't remember what it's called. Bomber something. It's one of these really early games. Excuse me. Right, let's get the joystick. How are we doing for time? Right, we've got about another 50 minutes, I think. Joystick settings. Okay, right. Right, let's go. Space or fire to start. So, bombing. Right, let's just figure it out as we're playing it. Wait a minute, it's a wee bit. There's a bit of kind of pause when you try and move. Can you actually bomb anything? I don't think you can. Nope, fire button does absolutely nothing. You can't move left, you can't move right. Oh wait a minute, you can move. It's very, very slow. I might give it a go in keys actually. Right, game over. Let's see if we can play with keys. Right. Up, down, okay, left and right, N and M. Right, I'll give it a go with keys. Right, that's as far forwards and backwards you can move. Yeah, you can't move. That's it. I got off. This is impossible. It is kind of like the poor man's Falcon Patrol. Yeah. One more go, I think. It's actually bordering on completely unplayable. Oh. Pass off. Yeah, let's try it 200%. A minute, I'm just looking for the keys, right. At least it kind of plays like machine code. It certainly plays a bit smoother, which is nice. One more go, right. Bloody hell. Yeah, that is limited, shall we say. That is low level. Right, next up, we're not even going to play this. It's Ludo. I can't be bothered playing Ludo, so let's move on. Oh, this one looks interesting. Yeah. Yeah, we're not playing Ludo. We can forget that one. Right, this one is Manic Pac-Man. This looks very, very interesting. This was released, or it wasn't released, it was published in Computer and Video Games in 1985. You can kind of guess what's coming, I think. Manic Pac-Man. Am I controlling that little dot? There's absolutely no instructions to speak of. How do we move? Wait a minute, see if it uses joystick. Unlikely. Right, wait a minute. Joystick settings, it's going to be... Okay, Xbox 360. Ah, wait a minute. Ah! Right, okay. Right, we're controlling the tiniest. What, has that got any sound? No, it doesn't have any sound at all. Yeah, right, we're controlling the tiniest little Pac-Man ever. Fantastic. He does actually jump, yeah. I've never actually seen a bootleg copy of Mamemeister ever. Oh, wait a minute, have I got to pick that up? Oh, I'm on some kind of conveyor belt thing. Shit. Ah, oh, bugger. Brilliant. I'm thinking this game could probably benefit from a bit of a speed up. The thing is, the way it kind of jumps in this really bizarre kind of arc. So actually trying to... Hey! Actually trying to kind of judge it. Ah, is that... Why am I dying? I shouldn't be dying. Right, let's stick it up to... We'll put it back up to 200%. I should hopefully make it a wee bit quicker. There we go, that's much better. You can improve any basic game if you increase the speed. Oh shit. No, 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 no! Ah dear, right, one more go I think. I'd be actually interested to know if there's actually any more levels after this one. That would be perfect. How to piss off two companies with one game. Wait a minute! I just went straight through that. Right. At least the ghost looks quite good. Now watch this, when I jump up there, I just went straight through that thing. Whoops. Ah, damn it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it even quicker. Let's put it to 300%. Hey, watch this! Ah, bollocks. Right, one more go. Hey, watch this. Why, I just go straight through it? Ah, dear. Right, let's actually try and jump over the Pac-Man thing. But the problem is, it's moving way too quick. Ah, balls. That is, you know what, it's a bit unplayable. Right, next one is Meteor Dodger. Meteor Dodger 2 apparently. So I didn't actually see the first one. Right, this was released in 1985. You'll be pleased to know we've got about probably 10 games to go of this fantastic C&VG typing special. So thanks again, guys, for everybody who's joined me this evening. Always appreciate people watching these things, because it wouldn't be so much fun if I was playing here myself. Written, right, Meteor Dodger 2, written by Alan Short. Press spacebar to start. You're about to enter an asteroid belt where you have to dodge the asteroids. Asteroids, it's not asteroid. Or maybe they're trying to avoid any copyright infringement. You have to dodge the asteroids in order to survive. Your lasers, with a Z, have been smashed to pieces, so has most of your spaceship. If you reach your planet, you will survive, but beware, you shall soon have to contend again. Do you want sound? Hell, why not? Yeah, we might well do that, Steve. If anyone can come up with some typing games with Spectrum, I'll even do that. I do apologise about, I know I do try and feature every system that I possibly can. When I'm playing these, I tend to kind of focus on the C64, and it's only because I had one back in the day, and it's not because, oh, it's the best computer. It's because I have an affinity to the games. I know about a lot of the older games, whereas, you know, the only games that I really have got to kind of play in the Spectrum, the other machines, are games that I've played in the last, 10 years, whatever. So that's why I do tend to kind of concentrate a bit, because I know about the older games, if that makes any sense. Right, what are we doing here? It looks like Atari 2600 Asteroids, actually. Right, I don't know if it actually said... Did I actually say I could use a joystick? I don't know if it did. Right, what am I trying to do here? Yes, we do want sound. Press any key to see instructions. Right, cursor right. What is jumping? No, I don't know. See, the problem is... Oh, wait a minute, there we go. I thought that moved. The problem is it tells you to press a key, but obviously not every key on the C64 is going to be in the same place. Cursor right. Is it that? Right, I can't actually figure out how to move, but you know what? I don't think... Really, Doug? They were inappropriate. Pray tell. Please expand. Why were they inappropriate? Right, okay, enough of that. I can't play that, unfortunately. Right, next one is Necromancer's Realm. This is a... Well, this looks interesting. This was released in 1985. It was programmed by Carl Muller. Or Carl. Carl. Let's just do the maximum warp thing. Right, okay. No, I thought this was going to be a type-in. Right. Now how do we control it? It's basically a poor man's Night Lord, I think, is it? How do we move? Night Milestar, thanks for joining us, buddy. Right, I don't know what's going on here. Let's configure the joystick. Hey! Right, okay, right, we're now We're in business. Well, a minute. Who says the C64 can't do isometric 3D games? Look at it. This is moving silky smooth. The problem we've got here is there's absolutely nothing else to do other than run. The thing is, if you saw the graphics for this, you'd probably think, oh, this looks amazing. Right, I don't know if anyone's actually watching this because you're too busy talking. Oh, transporter. You're all too busy debating about the merits of... Oh, what the hell was that? Was that a snake? Wait a minute, is this... Look, I'm trying to figure out if I am actually... That kind of looks a wee bit like... what's the name of the guy that starred in all these Night Lord games? The wee guy that had the kind of the... He was the sort of the jungle explorer person. Right, transporter. What do we do? Do we press fire? I thought that was a joystick. That's a snake. Ah, it's a king cobra. Of course it is. Avoid the gingerbread man. You have killed 0 monsters, collected $0 worth of treasure, and seen 6% of the maze. Total score. Shite. No thank you. Right. I said no. Let's just list it. Oops. Doesn't want to list. What's going on? List. How you doing? I can never pronounce your name. Svetlana. Where can I write questions for Sean Southern? Best thing to do, buddy, is do what I did, and if you're on Facebook, just have a look for Sean Southern on Facebook and see if you can send him a message. That's what I did. I mean, I've got Sean's email address, but it wouldn't be right for me to give it out, obviously. But yeah, just go into Facebook. That's what I tend to do when I'm trying to get in touch with people. I go into Facebook, and then if you're lucky, they'll answer you back. But Sean's a good lad, and so is Andrew Morris. So give that a go. Facebook is your first port of call. Right, this is shite. Shift home. I don't know what the home button is in this. Right, that was enough of that. Looked nice, but ultimately it was very, very shallow. Right, next one is Parachute. And this was written by Robin Johns. And it was published in 1985 in C&VG. Right, we've got half an hour, guys. You've been dropped from your starship above the abandoned mines of Planet X. Guide your parachute through 4 levels of play, each taking you nearer to your top secret destination. Map the dead ends so you avoid them in future games. Keys, right, okay, so it's left, left and right. Can't wait to play this one. Press space to play, here we go. Right, okay. I love the way it kind of draws the screen at the bottom there. Ah, right, so you basically need to... try and remember what way to go. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speed this up. There we go, 200%. Ah! Right, let's go again. Well, I reached level 1, it's not too bad. Let's try the other way, I think. Hi, Cacalion. Welcome, buddy. It does actually look like a kind of alien type thing. So see if I had gone right there, it was curtains. Level 2. Oh, different colours. Got a nice Atari logo there. Shape. I get the feeling this is going to be a dead end, you know that? Right or left? Ah, balls. I was indecisive. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that onto 300%, I think. Custom. 300. Let's go. We can just sit here. You think it's more responsive, but what you tend to forget is the screen, the actual game's playing quicker, so you're not really getting any advantage. This is actually very, very similar to the only game that I had on the Texas TI-99. It was called, what was it called again? Ah, blimey. Core it was called, and it was exactly like this. You just basically move left and right, but the graphics in this are a lot better. Right, that's enough of that. It's a bit dull. Next one. Ah, there's a pattern going on here, guys. This is also by Paul Hammond, and this is called Pengy. I think you know what's going to happen here. This was published in 1985. I wonder who Paul Hammond is. How you doing, Marco? Yeah, if anybody knows what Paul Hammond is doing, then please let me know. This one should hopefully have a joystick. This is a game I've never actually played before. Is it Pengu or whatever the hell it's called? Not Pengu, that's that really annoying kids TV programme. Is it? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Pengo, that's the one. Use joystick and port to fire to push ice. Excuse me. Right, let's set the joystick up for port number 2. And fire to start, let's go. Now what is the idea of this? You've got to basically... you kill... Yeah, that's basically you crush them with by pushing blocks of ice. Now how do I get through here then to get this guy? Ah, bollocks. Move, 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 move! Ah, there is some sound. I'm just going to turn down so low on my speakers. Balls. Yeah, I think I've played this once. I wasn't really... I don't fully understand how to actually play the game, I must admit. But again, not bad, considering this is a type-in again, you know what I mean? It's not too bad, I suppose. Right, one more go. So what is that SO? What the hell is that? Ah, bugger. Come on, move. Alright, I'm assuming you can't... Alright, I did. I was going to say, I'm assuming you can't kill the baddies if they're right next to the block. Because it kind of moves in like squares, it makes it very difficult to actually know where the guys are going to move to. Right, enough of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Right, next one. This was programmed by Hasset Zala, published in 1985 in C&VG. Right, we've got about another 10 games to go, dearie me. Don't you hate that when you still think you've got one drink of coffee left and you go to drink it and it's empty? Hi Crazy Bapka CZ. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Right, Pipeline, programming graphics by Hazit Zala, music by Mark Sperry. Let's turn that down a wee bit. The idea of this game is to control the pipeline so that it sucks the oil and avoids the rocks. After collecting the required amount of oil, you must proceed in making a connection to the oil tanker. Right, controls A, right, A up, down. Oh, wait a minute, it's using these annoying bracket things. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Right, okay, we'll just give it a go anyway. See if I can move. If not, we'll need to move on. Right, where am I about? Wait a minute, was I controlling that thing that was supposed to move? Maybe. So it's effectively Snake, I think. Right, I can't actually get it to turn left or right. So we're not going to be able to play this, I don't think, because we can't physically... Oh, wait a minute, I just managed to turn it. Hang on. What did I press here? Right, okay, now we've got it. Right, that's fine. Now we can play it properly. So it's basically Snake, isn't it? Ow, arse. I am absolutely shit with keys. Arse. It's actually not bad, to be fair. It's just that I'm completely pants. Oh, damn, I'm going to die here. Oh shit, yeah I did. Oh, bugger. Oh, good skills, young man. That's actually alright, I'm just completely pants. Right, that was Pipeline. Next one is Planet Walk. Whatever that is. Right, it looks a bit like Lunar Lander. Now, this was programmed by Ian Hughes and published in 1984. So Ox, did you watch Mark's live stream where he was playing China Miner? I don't know if you saw that. What annoyed me is he managed to complete level 2 in his first game. So yeah, he's certainly raised the bar. Right, welcome to Plantate Quark. Plantate Quark by Ian Hughes. You are on a mission for the Federation where all of a sudden you detect a fault on board your ship. There is only one course of action. You must attempt a forced landing on the planet Quark. I like how he's not consistent with the name of the planet. At the top it's Quark, and down the bottom it's Quark. You would think you would actually, you'd actually sort of check that before you actually went ahead and published it. There are only a few landing sites. The gravity is strong, pulling you to doom. Your engines are spluttering and using fuel quickly. You must land gently using 1-2 engines. The walls are made of antimatter. They are deadly to touch. Cheers, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Press return key. Right, welcome to Plantate Quark. Right, he's chosen another one, yeah. I'm guessing this might have featured in Apparently, the whole Cascade 50, was it? I can't remember. Somebody did a. Was it Kim Justice? Somebody did a video, and apparently, well, no, in fact, I think it was a. I'm sure it was an article in Retro Gamer or something. Apparently, quite literally, people just sent in all these games, and it didn't matter how bad they were, they just published them. So that's why, yeah, they're basically shit. I never actually did. I mean, I already owned a calculator watch, so I never actually bothered sending off for one. But yeah, it was $9.99, I think it was. It was probably one of these games, or you couldn't call it a game. It was one of these sort of software titles that was released for more platforms than anything. I'm sure the ZX81 had a copy as well. So, right, back to this. Welcome to Plantech Quark. F1 main engines. Right, so Z and X. Right, so F1 and F3, right, okay. Come on. Another game? Oh, sorry, let me go Y. Right, return key, okay. Whoa! You landed but hit rather hard. So sorry, but your wounds are very bad. Mind you, I like the 5 mil crater idea. Ah, dearie me. The things I do for you guys, I'll tell you. Right. I don't know what the point of... I've got no idea what F3 and F1 actually do. Another game, like one more. Oh, bugger off. List. That is shite. With a capital S. Right, enough of that bollocks. Right, that was whatever that. I don't even care what that was. I don't even know the name of it because the guy isn't consistent as to what he calls it. Yeah. According to this, it's Planet Quark, but it's not actually. It's Plant Quark. It's shite anyway. Right, Pontoon. Will we play Pontoon? Yeah, we'll give that a go. This was programmed by DJ Bennett. Right. Let's do work mode, get it to load quicker. Please press stop on tape recorder. Well, we don't have a stop because we're running an emulation, damn it. I do apologise if anybody has got epileptic tendencies. Please switch off now. I can't be held responsible for this. Please press play or press stop on tape recorder. Tape settings. No, that's data set. Right, I don't think there's any way to do that, so I've got no idea. Right. Let's just list it. Right, enough of that. Right, it looks like we're not going to get to see. Pontoon. Next one. Oh God. This was again published. It was written by Ian Smith, who also did. Oh no, it was Ian Hughes that did Planet Quark. This is called Push, and it was published in C&VG in 1984. You can probably tell we're going through these in alphabetical order, so we're kind of getting to the end of the video, thankfully. So what is this saying? Press space to play. Do you require instructions? Yes. The idea of the game is to push a ball of your colour into the grid. So moving all the balls in that row along one square. The last ball in the row is pushed out and used for the next push by the owner of that ball. The game is won when a player forms a square of 9 balls of his colour, and the final ball to be pushed out is of his own colour. I've got no idea what the idea of the game is. To push a ball into the grid, just type in the number of the row that you wish to push it into. Yes, Spears games apparently. Right, let's... Oh, wait a minute. I'm assuming it's going to be player 2. Why did player 1 not get a shot? 06. 06. I have not got a clue what's happening here. Right, we'll do 4-5. So the bottom left is black. So if we do 4-5. Right, it's yeah, it's obviously 2-player. So it's shite. Right, this next one can't be as bad, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Right, next one is programmed by David Estall, and he's also did the music. And it was published in 1987, so it's a fairly modern game. Well, it's only 32 years? It was shit anyway, I wasn't going to waste any more time in that. Right, this is called Rodney the Droid. Richard Shepard Software. I'll need to absolutely do a live stream playing that, but the only problem was most of his games, or were they weren't, they were kind of like arcade, real-time arcade adventures. When it says please wait, you know it's going to be slow, so let's go for warp mode. Oh, got a nice little intro. David Estall proudly presents Rodney the Droid. Please press any key for instructions. Dearie me. Right. Wait, what is going on? Right, okay, very good. Do we really want to see this? No, it's obviously Uncle Ugly, the infamous mega villain, has created an underground complex of 100 rooms. Each room contains a stolen artifact from the famous Egyptian tomb of Tutankhamun. Your task is to guide an RDN3, you can see what he's done there, robot nicknamed Rodney through the torturous maze of rooms, collecting the artifacts as it goes. To help you, Rodney has been specially equipped with a static discharge module. This means that when you press the fire button on the joystick, which should be in port 2, the robot will emit an electric field, destroying any computer-controlled killer droids that come near. Also in the complex are 4 rechargers that Rodney can use to regain any energy lost in battle. One final note, the room walls are electrified and cannot be touched. Yes, you have 3 Rodneys at the start of the gear. Right, whatever. Right, let's go. So it's joystick port 2. So let's just configure it. Right, that's us. Get ready. Let's go. I bet software projects weren't upset to see them rip off their logo. I've got to say, I like the little robot sprite. That's actually quite nice. Right, am I trying to get to the spaceship or get to... Is that Saturn, whatever it is? Or is that a spaceship? I'm not quite sure what it is. Only problem is it moves so slow. I've got a little force field. And there's actually inertia as well when you're moving. How you doing, Mark? I would normally say sorry you've actually tuned in rather late, Mark, but I'm actually going to say you're actually extremely lucky because we've been playing, we're basically playing type-in games that were published in computer and video games, and most of them have been complete bollocks. So you've actually caught the stream. I think we've got about, I don't know, 5 games to go. Oh, different graphics. Now the problem with this, you move... How you doing, Chris? Thanks for joining me, buddy. The problem with this is you actually move way too slow. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on, I'm going to double the speed. So let's, where are we? Options, we're going to go for maximum speed, 200%. Yeah, the Barries actually move a lot quicker than you do. I can just leg it. I think my favourite game so far has been the Horace Goes Skiing clone. That was actually quite good. Right, where am I going now? Am I going out of the room, possibly? Right, I think that's quite enough of that. Right, where are we? Oh, Sewer Rats. It's called an arcade game, Avoid It. That's how it's described. And it was written by Mark Ellis, and it was published in C&VG in 1985. This is... Oops. This is Rodney the Droid. I just loaded the wrong game. This is Sewer Rats, it's called. Yeah, you know what? Playing these games is actually quite good fun. Well, yeah. To a degree. Right, use joystick to steer your man and avoid the sewer rats. Also watch out for the walls. Right, so what we need to do is set up the joystick, like so. And press a key. Right, it is effectively a driving game. But you control, whoops a daisy, you control a guy with his hands in his pockets. You have been eaten, press fire. Yeah, so that is basically it. You move left and right. Again, the problem is the actual rat moves way too quick. Ah, bollocks. Got to say, that little skull and crossbones is actually quite impressive. Right, let's try and get, I don't know, 100 points. Oh, 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 oh. Move, 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 move. Ah, balls. This time. Right. That's enough of that. Sewer rat. That's instantly forgettable. Right, we've got about how many? Oh, Christ, we've got about another 6 to go. This one is Snaker. And this was written by David Estal. I think he wrote one of the earlier games that we looked at. This was published in 1984 in C&VG. Can you actually imagine how gutted you'd have been if you'd actually typed in some of these games though? I mean, there's been a few, there's maybe been, what, 2 or 3 that have been marginally not shite. Jumpman, that's an absolute classic game. There's the infamous please wait. So through the wonders of emulation, I'll just speed this up a wee bit. Right, Snaker. Press I for instructions. In this game you have to move a snake around the screen collecting the snake snacks but trying to avoid touching the walls and the moving blocks. Remember, don't bite yourself. The keys are, or you can use a joystick in port 2. Even a biology paper on the genetics of fruit flies. Fantastic. Right, let's go. This is Snaker. Oh, music as well. Game over. Right. Yes, to play again. Did I set up the joystick? I think I did. No, I didn't. That's why. That'd be why it wasn't actually moving then. Right, okay. Right, it's extremely slow to actually move. Like if I press it left, oh, it actually moved not too bad. Up. Right. Oh yeah, it's moving okay now. Ah, bollocks. There's just such a delay in the bloody thing moving. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on to 200% and we'll try it again. This is going to be fast. Well, at least it actually moves not too bad. Come on, try to get through that gap. There we go. That's bloody sneaky, the little block's actually moving. Could certainly use some sound right enough, but it's actually not too bad. There again, I am playing at 200%, so one screen, 10 bonus points. That looks exactly the same as earlier. Right. Almost there. You'll be glad to know. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. Oh, not another snake game. Right, I suppose we can't not play it. Right, we'll see if this one's any better. This was published in 1984. When I say published, I don't think it was actually published. As far as they charged money, I think they just published it in C&VG. I'm going to have another one of my delicious Iron Brew sweets. I've actually got 2 video packs, do you know that? And I've never actually tried them yet. Now, you're a snake travelling around the screen. You must east these. East. To get onto a new sheet. Remember, you must not eat these every time you eat. You move faster. You must not eat the wall or your tail. That's some sound advice to take away, chaps. Never eat the wall and do not eat your tail. Oh god, right, okay, here we go. X and C. D in space. My fingers are like that. Right, this is going to be fun. Want another go? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Did I not say X and Z? That's moving the wrong way. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's absolutely impossible to play this because your fingers are actually... You've got an entire keyboard and they've picked 4 keys that are all right beside each other. Oh, and I don't want to eat that. What am I eating again? Am I eating a little sort of flags? I think I am. If Heineken Lager made the worst keys ever for a type-in game, then this would be it. Oh, you can just bugger right off. Right, okay. We're almost there. Please make it not another snake. Right, this next one. Holy God, that is so nice. It actually looks like one of these stereogram things that you basically, you just sort of look into it and you get a sort of 3D image. This is called Splatter. And this was programmed by Paul J. and it was published in 1984. I'm actually trying to see what type of game it is. It looks kind of interesting anyway. Loading graphics. I always actually used to believe when they tell you things like, you know, it could be doing anything. It's telling you it's loading graphics, but how is it? I don't know. Do you want instructions? I suppose we'd better, right? The bugs of Walla Poo Poo, oh dearie me, are a most interesting piss off. The female laser, right? I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of. This is a game for 2 players. In turns, you have to guide the bug over the field and place the head where you want the eggs to fall. Press the fire button. Don't be slow. You're timed. Oh dearie me, this just sounds awful. Input think time in seconds. You just know this. Input number of cabbages. What the hell? Blood and snotters. What is going on here? I have not got a bloody clue what we're actually doing here. I've got no idea. Right. Shite with 2 eyes because it is. Next. Right, we've got 4 to go. And this is called Tanks. Not thanks, Tanks. Tanks 64. And it was programmed by Martin Joyce. I think he did an earlier game, did he? He did. I'm sure he did an earlier game. What game did he do? Martin Joyce. Maybe not. I was convinced he did a game. No, maybe not. Right, where are we? Tanks. Absolutely. This is oh, it's not quite 4 hours. So I don't know, Jason, you referring to this video? Yeah, I mean, you guys are sick individuals sitting watching an old man playing some of the worst games you're ever likely to see. Why do we do it? Right, anyway, Tanks 64. And it was published in C&VG in 1985. How many goes? What? How many goes? Let's go for 3. Level 1 or 2, or is that level half? We'll go for level 1. Ah, so it's basically Worms, but it's like the mathematics version. You've actually got to type right. Wind Force 9. Type in aim. So we're going to go for like 45 degrees. Is that how it works? Right, why is it down there? Right, what are we? Anyone any ideas? 180? Oh, bless you, Steve. Thank you very much, mate. Right, this game does not go off until we actually... Right, let's go for 300. Okay. Whoops. Why is that not... Why is it not... Oh, hang on a second. What's going on here? Sorry, I've just... I don't know if you guys can still see this. Sorry, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Right, 300. Just give me a second. Whoops, I've just deleted the question mark. 300. Another go? Yes. How many goes? Right, we'll go for 10 goes. Level 1 or 2, right, we'll go for 1 again. Type in the aim, right, 300 we reckon? Right, we'll try 360. I mean, 45 degrees is going to be that way. 270? Anyone? Come on, let's have it. Wait, what about 1? Let's try 1. Hey! Oh, wait a minute. Did I not? I hit that. Or did I? Maybe not. Like I'm hitting it. 2. Like I'm hitting that. Oh. It's turned into a plant. So basically you press 2 and you're always going to win. You can see what's going to happen here. I think I've broken the game. Just so you can see what I think of that. Yeah. What's the point of having a game once you've sussed it? It always works. Dearie me. Right, where are we? We're almost there, you'll be glad to know. Right, the next one. Oh, this was actually written. This is actually a team of programmers. This is called Tilly in the Time Machine. And it was programmed by Stuart Milner and A. Bryce. And it was published in C&VG in 1984. Yeah, press number 2 and that's it. You can complete the game. Is it going to give us some instructions? Right, I've got no idea what's actually happening here. I've not done anything, I've not touched it. Press fire to start. Oh, is it going to use the joystick? This is an interesting one. Does anybody actually know why the Commodore 64 usually used, it was usually, we'd call it control port number 2. Was there a reason for that at all? Just generally interested. Right, fire, right. This isn't doing anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the joysticks. Ah, right, this is actually controlling it. So what am I doing here? Am I just going to try and get through the screen? Oh, is that what it is? Really? Ah, I didn't actually know that, Colin. Thanks for clearing that up. Oh, is that why? Because if you waggle the joystick, I've got you. If you waggle the joystick, it would come up. It would come up with like different characters. Never actually knew that. Thanks for that. Well, man, that's a bit cheeky. The bloody things appear when you're actually playing it mid-game. Dearie me. Yeah. Right, okay, where are we now? We've got 3 to go. No, 2 to go actually. And we're obviously saving the best one. Well, this one looks pretty good. Because it's called Ultimate Invaders. And it was programmed by David Swinnerton. And this was quite a late one. This was 1987 again. It was published in C&VG. I can't actually believe that they would still have type-in games back in 1987. I can't... Yeah, there you go. Who actually typed in games back in 1987? Because you could pick up budget games. Right, Ultimate Invaders by David Swinnerton. Wait, see, I quite like that font, actually. That's quite... No, it's not font. I quite like the title screen and that's quite nice. How do we start? Spacebar does nothing. Return does nothing. Oh, here we go. Right. I'm going to assume that it's not going to use the joystick, but we'll try it anyway. How do we actually start the damn game? Football Manager was bloody epic. I loved that. I used to sit up all night and play that. Right, I've no idea why this doesn't want to start. Evening, Mr. Gottmines Hiles. Unfortunately, you've actually tuned in literally. We've probably got about another 2 or 3 minutes left to go. We've been working our way through some quite awful games, though none quite as awful as what I would say is it's not quite living up to the title. It's called The Ultimate Invaders. I can't even get the game to start. Right. Maybe it started and paused. No, nice to have you here. F1 pause. Well, it is already paused. Right, can't get that one going. So, what we're going to do is we're going to play the last one, and then I think we should pick one more game to play, but it's got to be one I've already played. I'm thinking we should be revisiting the Horus clone. That was actually quite good. This is Zyrax, and this was programmed by Carl Muller, who wrote some of the other games we looked at. What game did he look at? What game did he program earlier on? He did... he did that... what do you call it? The Night Lore game. The one that had no graphics at all. Right, okay. Written for computer and video games. Oh, it actually gives them credit. Controls left, right and restart. All keys do one of these except restore. Joystick and port 1 may also be used. Oops. It doesn't want to... Nah, you know what? I'm not going to play China Miner tonight because this is purely a type-in special. China will be back at its normal place on the next live stream, but yeah, no China Miner tonight, I'm afraid, guys. Right, where are we? Joystick settings. So this is going to be controller. There we go. Right, let's give it a go. Yeah. Oh, I've just made it full screen. Sorry about that. Right, I cannot. What's actually happening? Whoa! What the? Right. What the hell? Why have they decided they've made us shoot 'em up, but instead of just doing it like they would normally do it and have the ship in the bottom, they've decided to be smart and make you put your ship at the bottom. Right, let's try again. Press any key. Got a rather interesting score mechanic where it actually puts a score on the screen. It's not quite Dodon patchy, but yeah. One more go. You can't move up or down at all, just left and right. Come on. I want to see what the next level looks like. Oh, wait a minute, why did they not tell me that you don't want to collide with the asterisks? I'm just supposed to know that, I take it. Oh. Right, maybe that's a wee bit unfair. Right, you know what? Let's go for 2 more games. We're going to play not Horus and the Spiders. We're going to play that, whatever it was called, and then we'll finish with China Minor. Hooray! What was it called again? Herbert on the Slopes. Now, for anybody that didn't join us earlier on, yeah, you'll see what game this is trying to copy. I think it used the joystick. Yeah, it did actually use the joystick. This is actually not bad. I quite like this actually. I'm just going to speed it up. Yeah, just wait to see this, Mark. It does look rather familiar. Right, as Herbert, you must first cross the busy road to buy your skis. You pay £10 for skis and pay £10 for every time you get knocked down for ambulance service. On the slopes, you must ski through the 2 flags. However, there is obstacles such as bushes and bumps. You may use a joystick in port 2. Let's go. Now it means I get to sing along to the tune. Do da do da, do da day. Whoops. Oh, don't move down. Down. That's it. Do da day. That was silly. Ah. Hey! Ah, no way! Bugger! Do da day. Arse. We will keep playing this until we get to the skiing part. Right. Ding da ding da ding 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 da dum. Right, let's go. Hold it together, son. Hooray! There we go. Whoops. It's ripping off Mamemeister. Is there actually a score? I don't see any score, is there? Oh, I've got a... No, I don't know. Is that a score? Oh, I've got 1,040 points. Night, Mark. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Right, anyway, listen, let's finish off with the usual. I wasn't going to play it, but I think we have to. It wouldn't be a Mamemeister live stream without China Miner in. My mate Mark, 20th Century Gaming, he showed me what level 3 looks like. He actually made it look really easy, which was really annoying. So, let's just put these games in order and let's jump into China Miner. What we'll do is we'll have 3 goes of China Miner and then we're going to call it a night because it's a school night. We've got school tomorrow. Can't beat China Miner. Quite literally, you can't beat China Miner. Thanks for joining us, buddy. All the way from Norway. Right, let's go. So, run stop. 3 games, then we're going to call it a night. Because that's 2 hours and 15 minutes, yeah. Right, high score. Just get the joystick set up, port 2, there we go. Excuse me. I'm going to try and concentrate tonight, I think. The hardest bit with this is actually trying to get up the ladder sometimes. Right, that wasn't too bad. As Mark was saying in his video, you've got to be really, really patient. Ah, come on, that was silly. You've got to be really patient. Try to rush it there, guys. Haha, you're quite right, Steve. Oh, you twat. That's one of the big things about these live streams. It's not always about the fact that you're watching somebody on stream, whatever. It's the fact that everybody gets to kind of get together, and I think that's wonderful. It really is, because you know it's one thing just commenting on YouTube videos, but when you actually get you know, you're getting real time commenting, it's always good. I haven't. I wish I could say I had, Neil. I've never got to level 3. Never managed to get past this. Sorry, I'm actually waiting. I'm trying to bide my time here. Jumping. Not that old chestnut. Blame the joystick, why don't you? Ah, come on. Don't know what's going on. I just want to test the joystick. Right, jump to the left, jump to the right. Okay, so the joystick is in fact working absolutely fine. It's just that I am completely pish. I don't think it was, Ian. Don't think it was released in the Spectrum. Right, come on. I think I need to kind of go to more to the edge of the platform. Oh, come on. That was poor. One down, 2 to go. The thing that annoys me about this game is you've actually got to press spacebar, but then you've also got to be holding the joystick to the left, because if you don't, then you instantly die. Thing is, when I first started playing this, I simply could not, I couldn't get past this level, so the fact I can kind of now do it, it's just about learning how to, what you need to do. Yeah, absolutely will, Chris. This tune will haunt you to the grave, mate. I love it though. I mean, it's a tiny little sample of music. Well, not sample, but it's just really, really fitting, and I think it's a nice bit of music. Right, come on, you can do this. Just trying to figure out where I need to jump so it's not right at the edge of the screen. Well, I don't think it is it? No, you idiot! Twat. I think you need to actually kind of run. I think that's where I've been going wrong. Right, this is the bit I could never quite figure out what I need to do. oh. Right. Oh, arse. Damn it. I'm either arse it. No, I've not. That was actually quite good. Get up the ladder. Right, I need to. I'm assuming I have to get right to the very, very edge of that before I jump. Let's give it a go. Right, don't you kill me. Right. Now what I need to do is just walk along there and fall into the green platform, I think. Okay. Now this is where I died the last time. Ah, that's what it is. I need to get the egg, of course I do. I'm getting too carried away, that's the problem. Oops. What am I doing? Oh. Get up the ladder, get up the ladder. That was daft. Oh! No. Ah! Oh yeah, the egg. Remind me to get the damned egg. Because I'm going to get to the end and go, why am I not moving on to the next level? Yeah. Right, one more go. I got it! I did get the egg. Just died. Because I'm a fud. Damn it. Right. How you doing, Bob? I didn't actually see you joining us, mate. This is the last game. It's the last game of the last game. Ah, you twat. You love it. Oops. Oh, damn it. That was silly. Whoa! Come on. Ah, no! It's one of these games, everything has just got to... Oh, I don't believe I've done that. Yeah, everything has got to just fall into place perfectly. And that's what makes it such a difficult game. Is that it? Game over. Right, listen guys, I think that's been the 2.5 hours that you'll never ever get back again. It's been good fun, I've enjoyed it, apart from some of the games, so I apologise now about some of the awful games I've played, but listen, it's always you guys that make these streams fun to do. Great fun. So listen, thanks for all your continued support. Go and have a nice evening guys, and as always, thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you later.